volleyball with an attitude. Because it usually doesn't. Compete in the Hyper League with half-man, half-machine players that burn up the courts, or challenge international champion teams in the men's and women's league. Control the players on your team to perform a variety of normal and hyper serves and spikes. You can even alter individual players to make your own team. Play against a computer or a friend, but whatever way you play, prepare to enter a whole new world of volleyball action. That's right, this ain't your grandma's volleyball. This is Hyper V-Ball from Video System and Mick O'River. Released in 1994, known as Super Volleyball 2 in Japan, and that's all I can tell you. There is actually not an article about this game that I can pull a lot of information from. I have never understood wanting to play sports games on a console. Go play the sport. It's always what I thought, kind of like racing games. I mean, not everybody can go play a racing game, but everybody can play volleyball. I don't get it. So there's not actually a Wikipedia article for this, as I said. There is one at Gamepedia, though, so we're going to read that. It's very brief. I figured this would be. There is not a lot I can tell you about this game. So, Super NES volleyball game, fourth game in the Super Volleyball series. We can use either human or robotic volleyball players. While the human players give it more realism, you don't say. The robot players can provide special moves that can guarantee points to the player or CPU opponent that can pull them off successfully. The game was featured in the sports games section of an old Nintendo Power magazine, where the producer of the game, Mick O'River, was humorously confused for a new Trout burger at McDonald's. It's so humorous. The song is by Panamanian artist Rodney Clark and Andy De La Cruz. Clark is known as El Chombo. What song? Who knows? The Turbo Force team is initially regarded as the best team in the game. They hail from the planet Xenon, my favorite planet named after a gas, and possess specific skills to defeat anybody of the Reynolds family, such as the lesser-known Reynolds, Spenny. Turns out that they have an ultimate power, one to take over the world, and basically make anyone playing against them cry. That is your article. Video game journalism, ladies and gentlemen. It's volleyball for the Super Nintendo. It looks fine. It sounds fine. I have nothing to measure it up to. I could sit and play the game, and I did okay. I'd never played it before. I didn't do terrible, right? I did not do great by any stretch of the imagination. I did not do great, but I did not do all that bad. I guess if this is what you're into, I'm hesitant to say you'll find worse. I'm hesitant to say you'll find better.